Okay. So, the last time, we have discussed yung mga kailangan nating formula pagdating ng pressure vessel. Okay? And remember that the first thing you have to do is to always check. You always check for the thickness and diameter. Okay? So, once na matik mo na yun, malalaman natin if that is thick wall or thin wall pressure. So, I have here 3 problems which I will solve on the spot. Tignan natin if we can solve it na clearly. Okay? Tama yung mga sagot na nandito. So, let's start with number 1. So, remember this, Remember, always check for your thickness and diameter. Okay, internal diameter. If that is less than or equal to 0.07, then we should say this is thin wall. If this is greater than 0.07, then that is thick wall. So let us start. So for problem number 1, you compute for the outer hoop stress of a cylinder having an inside diameter of 15 inch, meron kang inside diameter na 15 inch, and the wall thickness of 3 inch. It is subjected to an internal pressure of 70 MPa and an external pressure of 15 MPa. Okay. Pag sinabi nating hoop stress for number 1, di ba that is exactly equal to or same lang ng tangential stress? So this is maximum stress. Ayan, may maximum stress ka. Now, ano po ba yung formula ng maximum stress? So for the maximum stress is max, where this is hoop stress. Yan. Ayusin natin yung hoop. Yan, hoop stress. Now, this is equal to your axial stress. Plus, laging plus yan pag maximum. Plus, yung P po, rho, Ri, over RO squared minus RI squared. Tapos may multiplier ka dito, 1 over Rx squared. It depends if it is internal. So, ang gagamitin mo dito is Ri. If this is external, might as well you use RO. Pero dito, ang kinukuha natin, outer. Sabi dyan, outer. So, the best way for you to answer this, syempre mahaba yung i-input mo mga values, is to first solve part by part. Okay? Pwedeng ito unahin mo. Pwedeng ito si A. Pwedeng ito si B. Okay? But I do prefer ito unahin mo. Okay? Itong unahin mo. Si B. Okay? So, put on hold mo muna si SAX plus, okay? Tandaan nyo, lahat ng R naka-squared, ha? PI minus PO RO squared RI squared. Divide by rho Ri. Rho Ri. So, ang multiplier mo dito, since this is outer, RO. So, 1 over RO squared. And then you can cancel it out. Cancel out yung RO. Then, let us simplify. Equal to SAX plus, so meron ka na lang internal. What is the internal pressure? That is 70 and then 15 MPa is external. So 70 minus 15 MPa tapos RI. Ano yung RI natin dito? So 15 divided by 2, that is 7.5 inch. Square the value. Up. Sir, wala po tayong DO. Eh, basic yun. Kaya nyo solve yun. So, for DO or RO, DO is equal to, meron ka naman DI plus 2T. Okay. Let us solve for DO. DI is 15 plus 2 times 3. So, DO will be 21 inch. Or, RO, therefore, is equal to, divide mo lang to ng 2, so that is 10.5. Okay? So, this is 10.5 squared minus 7.5 squared. Anong unit? Inch squared. So, maka-cancel it. Okay? So, pwede nating masolve. SAX plus, itong kabuuan na to, calculate natin. Okay? So, this is 70 minus 15 multiplied to 7.5, square the value, and then 10.5 squared minus 7.5 squared. So, pwede natin tong store yung value niya kay A. Sulat mo natin. 57.2917. Okay? Store natin siya kay A. Okay? Store alpha A. Ayan. In-store ko siya kay A. Next part, si SAX. SAX simply is si Piri over Piri. Okay? Piri Oro Ri. Naka-squared to. Squared minus squared squared. Plus yung naka-store dun sa value ni A. Substitution. So, si Piri, that is 70 MPa multiplied to Ri, which is, I think that is, may Ri natin, 15 divided by 7.5. 7.5 inch, square the value, minus PO, that is 15 MPa, times 10.5 inch squared. Divide both sides by 10.5 squared minus 7.5 squared inch squared. So, don't forget the value of A. Okay? So, solve natin. Calculate. Another calculation. So, 70 times 7.5 squared. Square the value. Okay? Minus 15 times 10 squared. Oh, hindi pala 10 squared. 10.5. Yan. Correct na. So, 10.5 squared minus 7.5 squared. That is, store natin kay alpha B. Okay. That is 42.2917 plus yung nakastore kay A, 57.2917. Okay? This is in MPa. Okay. Okay? Alpha A plus alpha B. This is equal to 99.58. 33 MPa. Check natin if this is correct with the answer indicated on the problem. So, correct siya. Number 1 is solved. Very basic. Let us proceed with number 2. Number 2. So, a cylinder having an internal diameter, meron ka na agad internal diameter na 20 inch and then external diameter of 28 inch. Wala kang thickness to check. Okay? Pero pwedeng masolve. To an internal pressure of 8,500 psi, the hoop is stress. So, hoop, again, yung word hoop is stress. So, that is maximum. Okay? Tapos, ang kinukuha mo dyan, external pressure. So, ang gagamitin mo ngayon is an external radius. So, sulat muna natin. Okay? So, this is number 2. Si DO is 28 inch. Si DI is 20 inch. So, you can now solve for thickness. Pero lista mo natin si internal pressure is 8,500 PSI. Tapos si PO, yan ang missing. Si S, maximum kasi hoop stress yan. Okay, that is 14,000 PSI. Since this is obvious naman na thick wall siya kasi meron kang internal and external pressure, check na lang natin yung kanyang thickness. So, thickness is equal to DO minus DI over 2. So, DO is 28 minus 20 divided by 2. So, 4 inch. Okay, 4 inch yung kanyang thickness. Now, algebra na tayo. Diba, S max is equal to SAX plus PPO. May sulat natin, PPO. Rho, Ri. Okay? Divide by RO squared minus RI squared. Ito squared din na both sides. Minus, okay? Tapos, since this is external, so 1 over RO squared. Meron tayong pwedeng ma-cancel dyan. Yes, there is. Yung RO squared. Okay? So, further simplifying. S max, expand na natin tong SAX. Okay? Let us expand the SAX. SAX is Piri, Poro, Overori. Squared natin lahat. Plus, na-cancel na. P, O, RI squared divided by Ruri. Diba? Same lang naman silang dalawa sa baba. So, I can multiply it to both sides. So, RO squared minus RI squared. Okay? So, S max times RO squared minus RI squared equal to, okay, PI RI squared minus PO RO squared plus, okay, i-distribute mo ito ngayon dito, PI RI squared minus PO RI squared divide by, wala na pala, na-cancel na natin eh. Wala na yan. So, tignan natin kung pwede pa nating further simplify. So, S max RO squared minus RI squared equal to dalawa yung PRI squared. So, PI, dalawa siya, RI squared minus Poro squared minus Pori squared. So, meron pa akong pwedeng i-simplify dito. S max RO squared minus RI squared equal to 2pi Ri squared minus, okay, PO, labas mo si PO. Tapos si RO squared minus RI, hindi pala minus, RI squared. Plus yan, kasi inilabas ko lang yung negative. Okay, so PO ang kailangan natin dito. Bilugan mo para hindi ka nalilito. PO ang wala. Okay, lipat ko na siya sa kabila. So this will become PO RO squared minus RI, hindi, plus pala, RI squared equal to 2pi RI squared plus negative to, so hindi na siya plus, okay, minus S max RO squared minus RI squared. Divide na lang natin both sides by RO squared minus, hindi pala, RO squared, RI squared. Yan. Plus na lang. So, cancel na ito. Okay? Therefore, PO is equal to 2pi RI squared minus S max RO squared minus RI squared divided by RO squared plus RI squared. Yan. So, PO will be equal to, substitute all the values. Ano yung PI natin dyan? 8,500. Wag nyo muna lagyan ng unit. 8,500. Alam nyo namang pressure yan. 8,500. RI is, divide sa 2, si DI. So, 10. So, squared mo to. Minus S max is 14,000 PSI times RO squared, that is 14. 14 squared minus 10 squared. Ayan. Divide by the value of RO. What is the value of RO? That is 14 squared plus 10 squared. Ang lalabas dito is in PSI. So, PO is, algebra lang talaga ang puhunan natin para pumasa. So, 2 times 8,500, 10 squared. Pag nag-aral, kayang-kaya yan. Minus 14,000 times 14 squared. Oh, no. Dalawa pala. So, 14 squared. Dalawa. 14 squared minus 10 squared. Ayan, dalawa. Divide by, sa baba, 14 squared plus 10 squared. So, the value is 1202.7027 PSI. Tignan natin kung that is tama from the choices. Yun, daling-dali natin. Very basic. Okay, very basic lang. Next problem, number 3. So, a round vertical steel tank has an inside diameter of 3.5 meters, okay? And a height of 7 meters. It contains gasoline with a density of 740 kg per cubic meter. If the allowable tensile or design stress is 28 MPa, determine the minimum thickness required. So, drawing natin, that is a cylindrical tank for number 3. Okay? Cylindrical tank yan. Okay. Drawing mo. So, meron ang diameter na 3.5 meters. Tapos, meron ang height na 7 meters. Now, in order for it to get the pressure inside, di ba? Pressure inside is equal to gamma times height. Okay, may gamma bang binigay dyan? Density meron. Recall mo, in your fluid mechanics, gamma simply is equal to the density ng fluid times the gravitational effect. Okay? Now, kapag wala naman density ng fluid, this is equal to Sg of the fluid, density ng water times gravity. So, pwede ko na makuha si internal pressure. Okay? So, internal pressure simply is, okay, density ng fluid times gravity times height. Okay, yun ang una nating solve, PI. Density of the fluid is 740 kilogram per cubic meter. I-multiply natin ng gravity na 9.81 meter per second squared. And then, in order for it to cancel yung mga units dyan ng kilogram meter per second squared at maging Newton siya, kailangan natin ng proportionality constant, which is Newton second squared kilogram meter. Okay. And then, i-multiply natin siya ng height of the tank, 7 meters. So, cancel same units, kilogram, meter, second squared, kilogram, meter. Si meter, mababawasan, may squared lang to. So, the internal pressure is equal to 740 times 9.81 times 7 meters. Okay? So, this will become 5815. 5815.8. Anong lumabas dyan? Newton per meter squared. Newton per meter squared. Yan. That is internal pressure. Ang kinukuha natin dito is simply thickness. Since this is cylindrical, ang gagamitin natin dito is the maximum pressure. So, SD, maximum tensile. S maximum is equal to PI DI over 2TE. Since wala tayong E, 100% yan. So, thickness is equal to PI DI over 2S. Okay. Ano yung internal pressure mo? 5815.8 Newton per meter squared. Internal diameter mo, that is 3.5 meters. So that is 3,500 millimeters. 3,500 mm. Divide by twice of the stress na 28 Newton per millimeter squared. Dito lang tayo mag-cancel. Okay? So you have 1,000 squared millimeter squared per 1 meter squared. Cancel same units. Newton, meter squared, millimeter squared, matitira si millimeter. So what will be the answer? Okay. So 5815.8 times 3,500 divided by 2 times 28 times 1,000 squared. So the value is thickness 3.175 3.17598, approximately 3.18 mm. So what is the answer on the indicated value? Okay, what is the indicated value? That is 3.18. Okay? That is for problems number 1 to 3. Okay? You may stop the recording now.